Well, we survived. Barely.
Our adventure calls. When adventure calls. Yeah, when adventure calls.
There's mud splatters all around the entire base of my tent too. Check it out, yeah. It's like someone came and seriously sprayed mud on the outside of the tent. We had that thunder, lightning, rainstorm go on for hours. It was probably all the way until midnight before it finally slowed down, and then it was just kind of sprinkling all night long. But there was so much water and so much rain that there were seriously puddles of water in my tent. And I was looking in and I could see water streaming through the rain fly because it was just so much water. I actually slept better last night than I did the night before. I think I'm finally getting used to this whole camping sleep thing. Good morning. Officially morning, I'm officially awake. Man, oh man, sleeping on that mat, on that pad, it's because it's so tiny, it's literally the exact width of my body. I have to like hold perfectly still in any position I'm in. I can't sprawl out like I'm used to. So now that I'm awake, I'm like, I gotta do some stretching. Feeling good. Ready to go. Okay, we got our boiling water for breakfast here. Ooh, that's boiling good now. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna pour it into this bag. Stop boiling the second I take it off. Perfect. Now I'll turn off my flame here. Oh, look at my delicious breakfast. Apple cinnamon cereal. Ooh la la, let's take a look. What the? It's soup. Well, I'm running away from home. I got all my belongings in my bag and I'm gonna start fresh in a new world. A brave new world. Actually, Ryan and I are gonna go swim in the lake. You ready?
Yeah.
Swimming in the lake today. There's a really good spot right here to jump. Yeah, you can jump down in there. It's pretty deep, and then you can just swim over here and climb back out. Okay. Ready when you are, dude. You got this, dude. Well, how was it?
It's fresh.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I told you it's cold. Yeah. I told you you'd be glad.
This is special soap, by the way, that's okay with nature. Just in case you're wondering. Today's video is brought to you by C2 Summit Wilderness Wash. Bathe in the nature.
In the nature.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off again.
Okay.
Do it again.
Why? Is it worse the second time around? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not worse.
Oh, good.
Yeah, definitely easier,
Oh, good.
but just as bad. Alright, you guys, the adventure has ended. We are all clean. Perfectly spotless.
Feel great.
I feel great. I feel like $1,000,000. Like legit feel so clean. So refreshed. And I think we should take it nice and easy going back so we don't get all stinky and sweaty, and then we can take a nice easy rest of the day. Hey guys, so guess what just happened? We're passing by, heading back to camp, leaving the lake, and we're passing some youth group that were getting ready to go camping. And one of the guys said that he got cell service, because we were like, do you know what the weather's gonna be like? We're a little bit nervous, it's gonna be really bad. And he said, oh, I just had cell service like 100 yards down the trail, and it says it's gonna not be too bad. And I was like, really, you had cell service? Because this whole trip I've had no cell service. Completely off the grid. And so I ran over to where he said, and sure enough, I had 2 bars. So I sent Becca a couple pictures and gave her a call, and she was shocked to hear from me. And it made me really happy to be able to surprise her and have a fun little conversation for the last 15 minutes. But Ryan went on ahead to camp, and so I'm going there right now. I said, go back to camp, I'll meet you there, because he was like, I'm starving. It's almost 2 o'clock, and we've only had breakfast so far. So I got to have a good talk with Becca, and it was good catching up and giving her an update, because she was really worried about us since she saw the storm on the news. I guess there was a lot of flooding, so it was like pretty serious. But anyway, heading down to camp right now. Gonna go get some food myself, because I'm pretty hungry too. Well guys, as I've been sitting here, just kind of looking around at nature, I realized that I've never done this before. And I think I've said that I've never done it because it's true, I've never done it, but it's just like hitting me really hard that I've never been so far away from civilization. Like, there's no electricity. Every direction you go for miles is nothing but wilderness. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a cool realization. Like, it doesn't matter which direction I go for miles. It's just trees. You know, in my whole life, every time I've ever been on a camp out, it's like a little blob of trees, and you feel like you're in nature. But as soon as you walk that way, right around the corner, there's a parking lot, or, you know, a street, or you have cell service the whole time, or something, you know, like all these little things that help remind you that you're still in civilization, even though you might feel like you're in woods. But right here, truly, we are in the back country. But man, oh man, that view with the mountains and the trees and the water, chilling in the hammock here, it's a fantastic feeling. It's one of those things that you can't fake, you know what I mean? Like, you can go to a park, you can go to a campsite, and you can feel like you're in nature, and you can be like, ooh, I'm camping, I'm in nature, and you feel close to nature, but man, that's not real. This is like real nature. Like, there's wild animals out here. Swinging in the hammock. Where's Ryan? He's Ryan, he's hiding over there. Oh my goodness, you guys. You have to see this, it's so beautiful. Look at that full rainbow. Wow. Oh, it's so beautiful. What does it mean? Guys, I'm really cold. This is the first time I've been like legitimately very cold
Chilled to the
since
bone
we got
a little
here.
bit.
Yeah.
Me
Like
too.
it's still day. I mean it's like, what time is it? It's 7:40. It's not bedtime yet, but I'm like, I've got multiple shirts on, multiple layers, and two like hoods. Like I've got multiple layers, and I'm still like, brr.
This is kind of a cold that you can't really warm up in.
Maybe it's because it's humid.
Yeah, I think it's soaking through all the layers and it gets right to you.
It's not so dry.
I look so cold, don't I?
Yeah, Ryan, you look so.
That's from a mosquito.
Look at this
Informing.
view, you guys. Check out this view. I can't even believe it. Like, I just think it's so gorgeous. I'm spoiled. We've been here for 4 days and I feel so spoiled with this view. Like, I don't look at it in awe as much as I did the first day, but it is so beautiful here.
Also for Utah, it's really green.
Yeah.
A lot of rain, but it's really green here.
Yeah.
Lush, exciting. Except
Yeah.
for all the dead trees.
Anyway, the trip is almost over. And part of me's sad because this has been really fun. But at the same time, I'm ready for going home.
Technology.
I'm ready to be back home with the family. I think it's like, if I feel at the end of the trip like I'm ready to go home, then I feel like that was the perfect length.
Yeah.
If I'm like, I'm not ready to go home, then I should have made it longer. But so, yeah, it's perfect length. And definitely gonna do more.
There was one time we went having fun, and we went actually and did Disneyland, but the trip was too long.
Yeah,
It was 2 weeks, I think,
yeah.
and I just wasn't used to that. And I was like, how can I get, like, I'm tired of...
Tired of fun
yeah,
coming
it
to
was so weird. But, and I mean, I'm like, why am I complaining?
Yeah.
But I realized that there's a level of being around that many people too, and
Yeah.
but I really like this. I like the seclusion.
Me too. And the nice thing too is it's like, if we feel too crowded, we can just go deeper into the woods somewhere. It's 10:30. Me and Ryan have been just chit-chatting. And I looked outside because I was like, man, it's bright out there. And Ryan thought he heard some noises. But it's just the moon. It's a big, beautiful, bright moon saying goodbye to our trip. Well, guys, the trip is over. I've been thinking a lot about it last night and the last day about this trip, and just kind of reflecting on everything that we did. I feel like this was exactly what I was hoping for. Some really great, serene, quiet time to self-reflect and just meditate and ponder about things in life. And it was an opportunity to hang out with Ryan and really create some fun memories together. It was the perfect mixture of conquering something very challenging, finding out where my limits are in terms of my physical abilities, and some things that have never been tested on myself, not knowing how far I can travel in a day, or exactly how much food or water I need to survive in the wilderness, and what that might look like if I was ever considering something for a long-term trip. A great mixture of really, really fun, exciting memories of, you know, jumping in the water or conquering the hikes, going through something challenging and scary like the big rainstorm that we had and all the thunder and lightning that was terrifying, and water leaking and seeping into my tent. Really, it was everything I was hoping this trip would be and more. And I'm so grateful for that. And as I think about the future and how much I want to do this more often, I feel like it will be my goal and my hope that every trip becomes memorable. Something about it becomes a memory that I'll cherish and that I'll never forget. And I know that's a tall order. I'm afraid that if I do this more often, it will become monotonous or bland, and I don't want that. I want every trip to be something special, something new. I want to learn something new every time. And this first trip, I can honestly say I've learned a lot, and I'm very thankful for that. And I hope every trip in the future is a great learning experience as well. I want to thank all of you also for joining me. For those of you who have watched this epic adventure unfold on YouTube, thank you for joining me here on this journey of learning and growth. And I want to challenge you to do something uncomfortable in your life that maybe is something that you've been putting off, that you know that you need to do. That's a challenging thing that is probably scary too. Conquer it and try, because at the end of the day, when I die, I want to be able to look on this life with no regrets, that I lived my dreams, I reached for the stars, and I did everything that I wanted to do. And I can honestly be thankful in that moment and say that was a good life lived, and I wouldn't change a thing.